Yo, CatMafia. Let's get it, let's get it.
What's up? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I just wanted to come to you guys real quick to give you a little snippet of what CatMafia and 2021, what my brand is all about. After 2020 and what went down throughout that year, I took a step back a little bit and started to watch and to see how my people and how my colleagues reacted to a lot of things happening, especially in the Black Lives Matter movement, the movement for protecting our women, our Black women especially, the police brutality, and and what made me really had to take a step back, because the reaction that I've seen my colleagues and my friends have towards all of this, I could even say it. I was kind of I couldn't comprehend to it much. I couldn't understand it. And the reason for me not understanding it wasn't that I didn't get it was wrong, right? I understand it's wrong. But me coming from a country that in the Bahamas, where I see the same thing happening from Black cops and people of the same color doing it to us, I kind of look at it in a different way and don't absorb like I wouldn't as I say, I think the word comprehend it. I wouldn't articulate it the way they would, and they rage out against it. But until somebody had to explain it to me, and shout out to Amanda, she loves history, so she broke it down and took me through a little bit of history of why African Americans their plight for this is so strong. And I fully get it. Man. I'm hearing the history of the Civil War, understanding with the slaves from the South migrating up to the North, the reasonings behind certain things of why the South never wanted to give up slavery. They still wanted to keep it. And then you see the way people get treated in these places. It reacts. It just, a reaction comes up, because of the history and the scars that is given. And I heard, and what made it worse is that I hear stories from my friends of their racism stories, how they were treated, right? And for me, I could tell them I have none of this. I never experienced, I never felt it, because my main goal is to come here to coming from a third world country, you come here to be bro, be on it. I'm out here to make it. I'm out here to grind. I'm out here to make sure that my Grammy back home can put a smile on her face and say, my grandboy is doing good. That is what my goal is all the time. So for me to be hearing it from my friends and colleagues, also people I know are hustling and trying to make life the best they could, they have these stories. It just made me let me know, I know I'm not the only one out here who thinks that way, So I want to create a platform where I could put on for the culture, help the culture get out there, let people understand why this culture has to, why we are important, right? Because for me, the color black is a lot. That's just a color to me. But the culture is what they need to understand. I think that's what the world really need to get to. Because when you look at the West Indies, you look at the Africans, and then you look at African American cultures. All our cultures are similar, man. There's only little differences in it because of where we live. But majority of it is the same culture. So that means we should, if all of us could be, understand that our cultures are the same, how powerful would we be, bro? To how I could, and I'm not going to say this the wrong way. I don't want nobody taking this the wrong way, but I feel that our culture is the best in the world. Nobody could touch our culture. You could take out of our culture. But yeah, man, I was on a rant just now about my culture. I love talking about my culture, but just getting back to the quick snippet of things. I'll be bringing out CatMafia on different platforms, on streaming platforms such as YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud. These things will be where my podcast will be at. YouTube will be majority of the vlogs and promoting and interviews that I will do with people within the community, who are part of the culture, who are all about it, and also who have stories. Anybody, and guess what? Any one of you who are listening, if you have a story, you have something that you want to share, just hit me up. I'll be doing on my podcast. This is what Keep It Blunt. Also, this Keep It Blunt will be the voice for CatMafia, per se. That is my podcast in 2021. So a lot of the information that I'm not sharing here would be on that podcast. So you can follow it on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Keep It Blunt 2021. And then you also follow my page for more updates at Javier Khalid 242. Okay, so all these things will be right down below. You can check them out. And as I said, yeah, this is CatMafia. Linky.